Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our channel. We're playing Spelljammer again tonight, and I'll turn it over to the DM, Sean, to let know what's going on.
Betty was going to provide a recap.
Basically, the recap is that we went. There was a mutiny on Grimzod's ship, his pirate ship. So we went and we quelled the mutiny. One of them was a ghost named Agony. She was a bitch. Um, and the whole entire time, Grimzod was like, "You'll know it when you see it," talking about the thing we're trying to find. And eventually we get to a room at the very, very end, and there is a beautiful woman laying on the bed who turns out to be Zedley of Xaryxia, who is the princess of the Xaryxians. And she was the, "We'll know it when you see it." So we have seen it, and that is exactly where we left off in that room.
She should have been all, this is not the princess you're looking for.
We did have a discussion on the fact of whether or not he liberated her or kidnapped her. He seems to have a misunderstanding of the two words.
Loosey goosey with it.
Yeah, tomato, tomato.
All right. Voyage across wild space. Along the way, they joined forces with a gift Commodore, helped a vampire captain quell a mutiny, and rescued a princess from the brig of the pirate ship. Not just any princess, but the daughter of their enemy.
Yeah, love it.
So,
Men.
in the interim there, after you liberated again the princess, you all got moved back to your ship and everything. Grimzod's on your ship as well, and he sent the very few remaining stragglers of his ship out to basically recruit. So,
To make more vampires?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how they roll. So, anywho, the last breath is gone, and it's just you all on board the deck of your ship now with everybody, including Princess Zadali, or whatever her name is.
Is she awake?
Yeah, she's awake now. And let's see. So here's your opportunity to actually, find out what's going on, if you would like. So,
Okay, where? Wait a minute. Wasn't she down in the hold? We're on the top of the ship.
she was, but like I said, you've all moved back to your ship and everything in the meantime. You just left off right when you met.
I'm assuming she's the pink haired.
Yeah, I didn't put her regular image back on the token. So
I'm going to go up to her and be like, "We need to talk. Do you have a moment?"
Why, yes, I do.
All right. Would you meet me down in the hold?
That sounds suspicious.
Trust me, if I was going to kill you, I already would have done it. So I just want to talk. That's it. Pinky promise.
That's fine.
That's what somebody would say.
I know, right?
Well, again, I have a major trauma relation to slavery and people being kidnapped against their will. So I'm just trying to clear some things up. Where should we go? Pick us where you want us to be, Sean.
Put y'all down here-ish, I suppose. That's like your all little cruise quarters.
Hey.
That works for you.
Okay. All right. So circumstances that we've met under have been quite odd. I haven't got to hear your side of the story. Grimzod seems to think that he liberated you. I want to know how you feel about this.
Well, he did liberate me. My brother was sending me to your planet, and his ship attacked ours and rescued me. And I've been with them ever since.
So you do not align yourself with Xaryxian politics?
I don't align myself with my brother.
But didn't you just say your brother was taking you somewhere you didn't want to go?
Yes, he was sending me to your world. His plan was once the crystal vines destroy your world, that I would go with it.
Okay, so you don't like your brother,
I'm not a fan.
obviously. What's your brother's name?
Zeleth. Xeleth.
You gotta talk in a girly voice.
I ain't got a girly voice.
So why did you think what was his intentions with this?
Well, our father is dying, and his last wish was, before he ascended to godhood, was to join Xaryxis when it's at its brightest. And to do that, it has to siphon energy from a star or a world, and he chose your world.
Okay, that seems a little weird considering there's a whole ton of these things out there. Um, Not all of them inhabited, I assume.
Not all of
So,
them.
so you're here on the ship with us of your own free will. I've established that. What would you like to see happen?
Well, I think we both want the same thing: revenge. My father lies on his deathbed. My scheming brother Zeleth denies me my birthright. He seized control of my family's army, banished me from the court, and left me in the clutches of his sycophants. He orchestrated the attack on your world, bombarding it with astral seeds harvested from Xaryxis, our dying star. Once the crystal vines have drained all the energy from your world, they will discharge that energy in a beam of light back to Xaryxis, replenishing it.
All right. Do you have any ideas on how to do this coup?
Well, I know the only way that your world can be saved is if the star Xaryxis is destroyed.
All right. And how do you think we do that?
Let's see. Well, a member of the imperial family can destroy Xaryxis by performing a ritual at the astral font in the Temple of Light, which is located in the imperial fortress.
Astral font, what?
At the Temple of Light,
And
which
where
is
is
in
that?
the imperial fortress.
How hard is it going to be to get in there?
Easier with me.
Okay. How do you want to play this off?
What's your current plan?
Well, honestly, I don't know if we have one, but since we have established that you've been here of your own free will, let's go ahead and go back up and involve everybody in this situation and see if we can do a little brainstorming.
Everybody's back on the deck.
What'd you get out of her?
She says she's here of her own free will. I want to roll. Can I roll something real quick?
Sure. A doobie.
So, what do you think about your brother choosing to blow up our planet or whatever?
He's a dick. Well, he's trying to usurp my claim. We're supposed to take the throne together, and he's decided that he's going to be a little more militant and push me out. So I'm not all that appreciative.
Let's say that, if he was cool and would do it with you, would you then be okay with blowing up our planet?
I would consider the possibility of weighing our civilization against yours if it came down to it.
I got a 22 on insight. And this is basically concerning what she told me. Because I feel a little suspicious.
Near as you can tell, everything so far she's told you has been on the up and up.
Okay. All right, everybody. So it's my understanding that there is a ritual astral font at the Temple of Light, and it's in the fortress. We need to figure out how to get in there. Anybody got any ideas? Anybody have any knowledge of the fortress we're going to? Outside of the princess, of course.
Well, couldn't the princess invite us in as her guests?
Yeah. How would that work? Should we all go in and get as guests, or maybe she brings us in as servants or slaves? Uh, servants might actually be better because we're less likely to be noticed.
But that means I have to leave my sword behind.
You could be her bodyguard.
Okay.
But we need to make up a few stories. Uh, we can say that we rescued you from the pirate
Okay.
and brought you back, and she has an affinity for you. You're a very good bodyguard, so she's going to take you on as your bodyguard.
And she just shakes her head and says, "No, they're very firmly. The entire military is in my brother's grasp. They're going to know if we're there, and they're not going to like it.
Okay, so they don't want you to be there.
They do not want me to be there."
Okay, this makes things a little bit harder.
We happen to have blueprints to this place.
Should we bring you in as a captive?
Me?
Yes, you. It
Well, I
might
mean-
not be the best choice, but it does seem like to be one of the main choices we have that might not wreak as much suspicion. We can say that we are militant, or not even militant, we're freelance bounty hunters. We got into communication, and we found and rescued the princess.
Everybody's going to recognize me, and he's not going to let me walk freely, considering
Oh,
I'm the-
you wouldn't be walking freely. You would be bound and gagged.
Oh, a captain.
That's how you sell it.
I don't know if I would feel vulnerable or comfortable putting myself in such a vulnerable position.
I absolutely understand that. Do you have a magic craft?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I don't know who yet, but somebody here is really good at tying knots. We can make it look like your binds are really strong, but they're not. And you should be able to slip out of them easily. The gag won't even be too tight. What do you feel like you would need access to be able to utilize your magic abilities?
I feel we would probably need an army first, to be honest.
Okay. Do you have any other ideas?
Do you have an army?
We do in deep space.
Doom space.
Doom space, sorry.
She seems intrigued by this and says, "Well, maybe we should gather your army first."
If you think that's the best course of action, I will agree with you, and we can do that. So how do we get to Doom space?
You'll have to travel through the astral sea to get there, and I'm assuming if you've come all this way, you probably have a way to navigate there.
Yeah. One last thing. I think it would be in your best interest to stay below deck for now. Not trying to lock you up, just trying to keep you safe from anything we might encounter. Because, they will need somebody to rule them. And we'd like that for, it to be you.
Well, that sounds reasonable. And then she just very haughtily just turns on her heel and walks down the stairs, picking herself out of cabin. All right. Yeah. At this point, you were technically on your way to the Astral Sea. You just pit stopped at the vampire ship to begin with. So, is there anything else you all would like to do before you head into the Astral Sea?
No.
Is our tree okay?
Hey, your tree's fine.
Okay.
Starval's just chilling.
Well, I think I'm good then.
Home, home. All right, all right.
Should we be at full hit points after a long rest or anything like that?
Yeah, you can go ahead and do long rest and everything. So,
Okay.
let's see. Just start heading into the astral sea or the direction of the astral sea. It's going to take about a day or so, and you notice in this time the Crux just seems very mopey and is just staying off by himself.
Who's Crocs again?
The hippo guy that's on your ship, Commodore Crux.
Okay. Bless his heart. I'm gonna go talk to him.
Hey there.
Thank you.
Hey, Crocs, how you doing?
Let's see. Well, I'm not happy. I'm being reminded of a lot of my past, and I don't like it.
Oh, is that so? Is there anything we can do to help you?
So, I mean, we could destroy the Empire. That would make things better.
And trust me, we are doing that. It just, we need to get that army together so we make sure that when we do it properly. And I'm sure with the role that you've played in this whole adventure, you'll probably get a medal or accolades, all kinds of things.
This isn't my first time trying to destroy them, and I didn't get a medal for that one.
Yeah, but you didn't have us, did you?
I had a whole armada, and they were destroyed.
Yeah, still wasn't us. Trust
Fair
me,
point.
we'll get this done. Don't worry. Maybe you should spend some time in your cabin, like meditating. That might help you.
Go ahead and do a persuasion check.
I should do that. Whew.
He just grunts and says, "I'll meditate, all right," and then just stomps off in the direction of his cabin.
Bless his heart.
Slams the door behind him.
What did you forget?
I know, right? And after several hours, unless are y'all doing anything in the meantime?
No.
Okay. After several hours, the colors of wild space grow more muted, fading into a deepening silver haze. Soon your ship is immersed in the starry silver clouds of the astral sea. And around this time, you see Crux stumble out of his cabin, a big old hippo grin on his face, staggering all over the place. Going on about how meditation is amazing,
Ha!
and then pukes over the rail.
You got a little sauce there.
Okay, so you got a little bit of travel time through the astral sea. Are you y'all going to be doing anything in the meantime?
I would like to. Oh, there it is. Work with Hugin and Mugen for a minute. My crows, my ravens.
What do you want to do with them?
I want to teach them some more stuff. I want to teach them when to recognize danger and hide.
Okay.
And I'm going to teach them a few words. I'm not sure what those words are yet, but I will have them by the end of this.
Nevermore.
Oh, that wouldn't help me out.
You teach them to say "ka-ka," but it won't do any good if a truck comes. Yeah. Ka-ka, but it's a truck. I know I'm dumb. Mm-hmm. So if you're gonna be
Okay.
spending,
I want to teach them how to say, this is my favorite. She's a coming, retreat, and hide.
so you can do one of those per day. So which one would you like
Okay.
to start with?
We will start with she's a coming.
Roll you some animal handling. I'm gonna say since it's multi-syllable and everything, you can manage coming so far.
What? Coming?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll pull some other people on board to help in my experiments later.
Y'all do anything with your hamster or anything like that?
We're just planning in some in-depth tactics and whatnot.
Do you want to roll animal handling? And what kind of tactics? Anything in specific?
Let's
Okay. And are you the new goblin shipmate doing anything?
Petting that cute cat I saw.
But that cute cat.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, but the cat just hisses at you and runs off.
Oh, that's I get tired.
Uh-huh. Well, roll animal handling. We'll see. Find out.
Okay. Zero.
Okay, you ain't doing nothing with you. You doing anything, Ezekiel?
No.
Water your plant.
Yeah, water your plant.
Yeah. Water my plant. Water
Roll
my
animal handling. I'm kidding. All right, y'all do anything else before you turn in for the day?
Nope.
All righty. Well, that night you go to sleep and everything in your little cabin. It's all nice and dark. You got the steady creak of the ship. And let's see. One second here. One second. Sorry, I'm trying to find something that I had earlier. Okay, here we go. And then all of a sudden, all of you gradually come awake to the sounds of laughter and cheering. Hold on. Wrong map. And you suddenly, without any sort of notice whatsoever, just look around and find out that you're in a tavern. And everybody's cheering the little performer on stage and all that. And you're all just sitting at a little table, all by yourselves.
Guys.
How did we end up here?
Okay, good. Was that because it's just me?
Did we go? We went to bed.
You did go to bed.
Are we in a dream?
Is there any
You don't
books
know.
around?
Is there what?
Any books around?
Well, it's a tavern. Nobody's there for reading.
Pinch me.
All right, I
see you.
pinch. I pinch her.
You yelp.
That hurts.
Y'all, if y'all want to roll a perception check real quick.
whiskey sour.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okie doke. Well, y'all happen to look around for the most part, except for Ezekiel, who's blind as a bat, and notice a sign above the bar that just says Oak Haven Tavern. And when Ein screams for a whiskey sour, the large man behind the bar just says, "Coming right up, Miss Ashford."
Who asked for that?
I did.
Hey, girl, no. Do not drink here. No.
These fairy rules.
They might be, but I'm telling you, this is not normal, and I would not accept any food or drink, and that goes for the rest of y'all. Okay, give me a second. Life is home. Or actually, Lydia's taking them out. Okay, but yeah, I don't drink anything. Don't eat anything. Okay.
You gonna eat anything or drink anything?
I guess not. I bet smell it though. Does it smell normal?
Yeah. He comes up to your table and pours your drink and everything. It's like a normal drink. Smells fine. You can roll perception on it if you want.
No, I'm not gonna drink it. I ain't dumb. I know what berries do.
Is there any other people in here besides us?
Yeah, it's pretty much packed to the walls with just random villagers and stuff from the looks of it. Nobody really descripts sticking out. They're just all random peoples. Oh, and as part of your perception check, I forgot this. You happen to see a mirror raised above the bar and all that, and looking into it, you happen to notice that there's 4 humans sitting at the table that you're at.
For humans?
4 humans, and that's it.
4 humans are reflected where we're sitting.
Are they vampires?
Nope.
I'm confused.
Okay. In front of one human, you notice a whiskey sour sitting.
Oh, I know. I'm not human.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Okay. Are you going to put NPCs on the map, or are we just going to pretend we're talking to different people?
We got the bartender, but everybody else doesn't really have a role to play, so just
Okay.
assume they're there.
What is this place?
The bartender sitting next to you hears you say that, and he's like, "Why, it's the Oak Haven Tavern. You've been here lots of times."
Really? Because I don't seem to remember you or this place.
He just suddenly laughs, and it's like, "I'm Large Luigi. Everybody knows me."
Isn't that the name of the barkeep with the happy beholder?
No, it's the name of this guy.
Okay.
Why are we here? How did we get here?
Hey, you been here drinking all night?
How did we get here?
You walked
Where is this place?
in Oak Haven?
I don't think we
Our
were
reflection?
anywhere near an Oak Haven.
You're here now.
Our reflections aren't right.
Talking to the bartender.
I'm talking to everybody.
Oh.
It's making me freak out. I'm not a human.
I'm rolling. Oh, shit. Hold on a second. I'm rolling investigation. Did y'all get it?
Okay, well, you look around the bar a little more intently and everything this time, and you notice that the sign says Oak Haven Pub.
I'm going to walk out the door. I'm going to go to the door and stand in the doorway. What do I see?
Gonna have to. Well, looking out, you just see a what looks like a small village completely surrounded by trees.
Oak trees.
All kinds of trees. So basically a forest. Told you things were going to get weird.
All right, I'm going to come back in and sit down with the group. Maybe we should choose another seat.
I guess.
Because there's 4 humans reflected in the seat we're sitting in.
I don't like it. Okay, I'm moving.
What do the humans look like?
Your standard run-of-the-mill humans. I mean, there's one that looks like the one with the whiskey sour. It looks like she's wearing like a almost chemist type clothes and everything, and has a couple of herb pouches and everything at her belt. Let's see. The man looks like he is dressed up sort of like a guard, and then one of the other ladies is covered entirely with tools and everything. Little bit of tools under little belt and all that stuff.
Eh,
Then the other one just looks like she's wearing robe, like meant to conceal her stuff.
okay.
If we get up and move, do they move with us?
Yeah. They move your movements exactly.
Is there anywhere in this bar? What if we sat here?
Up there.
Yeah.
Does the bartender have a reflection?
Yeah, just a second check.
Excuse me.
You could all try looking at each other.
Hey, I'm gonna look at Ezekiel. Does he look normal?
He looks just like the dude in the reflection.
Ah!
Do we look like the people in the reflection?
Yes,
I'm gonna look at my hands. They're all human and I don't like it.
they're all human.
Ew! I look gross.
Okay, well, let's just go back here. It doesn't fucking matter. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah. Luigi just pops up. It's like, well, last I heard, you were all excited about the village contest that we were holding, the one where you solve all the puzzles and everything for the prize.
Y'all, what do you remember before we ended up here?
Working with a damn vampire
Yeah, the fucking princess chick.
Where were we?
Oh,
on the boat.
And now we're on dry land.
Apparently so.
oh.
Is this a shared dream?
Luigi, overhearing it, just laughs and says, "You've been here forever. You grew up your entire life here. What are you talking about?"
Oh God.
What? Okay, where's Luigi? There he is. So, what are these games you're talking about?
Well, we just set up a series of contests around the town and everything, just to have fun. And there's a big prize at the end. The prize is something you've always hoped for.
Which is?
We don't know. Nobody will tell us. They just keep saying something you hope for.
What are the games?
We're not even sure. We just know that there's puzzles.
And what are these games called again?
Just the games. We never did really have these before. We don't know what they are.
So this is as new to you as it is to us.
Yes.
This does not sound good.
I know.
All right. So, when do the games start?
I think they already started. I mean, there's no everybody's working independently. It's almost like a treasure hunt.
How do we sign up?
Well, I know that first place you should check out is the herbalist shop because that's where the first flyer showed up for it.
All right. What's the strongest thing you have to drink?
Dragon fire.
How much? How much does that cost?
1 silver piece.
All right, I'm gonna
For the
buy
bottle.
it.
I mean, I can drink my whiskey sour.
Yeah, you can. We're gonna need it.
Okay, I drink my whiskey sour.
Oh no, you're drunk. I'm kidding.
Fuzzy butt. Is fuzzy butt on me? Fuzzy butt's gone.
I'll look under the table for it.
What would be under an inventory?
I've just made up the name Dragonfire, so.
All right. Well, I'm gonna pay you. Once I figured out how to do that.
Not even be our money.
Huh?
If it's none of our items, it's not even be our money.
How much was it again?
1 silver piece for the bottle.
I'm gonna search my pockets. Do I have anything in my pockets?
Some coins.
Yeah.
Just about.
All right.
Random little knickknack.
I'm gonna chug down this dragon fire, and out we go into the brave new world.
You're leaving the tavern now?
Yep. Come on, Neil.
Okie dokie, 1 second. Oh, nice. The map not showing up?
Yeah,
No, I
it's showing
see.
up.
Okay.
There were people there, but they're gone now.
Yeah.
Okay, there they are.
Yeah, it's nothing for me to. Oh, there it is.
You ain't got no map.
I ain't got nothing.
Raise your hand if you're confused.
Nothing outside the tavern.
Let me try to reload it for you. Sometimes I don't.
There we go. No. They went away.
I think Sheena might need to reload it. Her map's not loading, so.
Okay, be right back.
Well, I guess it's weird.
Yeah.
Right back.
Hola.
Hello. Throw you all on a map.
There we go. Now they're showing up.
So there you are, outside the tavern. Most of you. Oh, what happened?
So that little tiny house is a tavern?
Yeah. This map isn't scaled very well. My bad. And immediately outside the tavern, you happen to see a sign that's just pointing in random directions. And at the top of it is a small sign that's pointing eastwards that says Herbalist Shop.
Okay, well, I guess we should go that way.
Where's it at?
Long story short, you're basically heading right here. So. And I don't have interiors for all these buildings, so. And are you all going to do anything before you actually head to the herbalist shop? You just going straight there?
I just went straight there.
Okay. All right. 1 second here. Okay, you come up to a decrepit building, more or less. All the shutters are hanging slanted and all that stuff. Upon going in, you notice that there's tons of potted plants and everything, but for the most part, they're dying and dead. There's a guy sitting behind the counter that looks like he's probably been there for several years. He's still alive and everything. He just doesn't really look like he's had a lot of business or anything or going on. And he's just like, welcome to my shop. How can I help you? We have fresh wares.
We were actually interested in learning about the games that were going on. We heard that you guys started with the flyers.
I know there was a flyer outside my shop. I have no idea where it came from.
Do you know anything about what's going on?
No. But I did notice all kinds of weird things happening. Like, for example, there's a pot in the middle of the room that I've not ever seen before, and it's got a very dead-looking tree in it that I don't really want to have around my goods.
Do you need
Looks
to
like
remove
my
it?
tree.
Does it look like what?
My tree.
No.
Okay.
Do you need us to remove it for you?
Well, I would rather it, take care of it. It looks like it could be a good plant.
But you said you didn't want it around your other plants.
Well, I don't want it around my other plants when it looks so haggard. And he just starts gesturing at all the plants and stuff on the shelf, completely oblivious to the fact that they're all dead.
Is there anywhere else you'd like for us to put it?
It's pretty heavy. I'm not sure you can move it.
Oh, there's a bunch of us.
Yeah.
It can't hurt to try.
He starts pointing toward the pot in the middle of the room that has 4 symbols that you can see carved into the sides of it, and it looks like maybe it's a little bit bigger than a small table.
Can I run an Arcana check on the symbols?
Sure.
I think anybody else who might have a high Arcana should do it. Ooh, nat 20.
Okay. Glad you're old high because my roll was shit.
I got it all in.
Better than mine. And Ezekiel's.
All right. Well, just out of curiosity, before I reveal it, what do you think it is? Do you think it's magic?
Not sure.
Yes.
Probably.
How about you, Betty? What do you think?
What did you say?
I said before I reveal anything about it, do you think it's magic or anything?
I think the pot is possibly magic.
Pot's always magic.
I mean, there's symbols carved into the pot, so yeah.
The death knight.
Okay, well, upon further examination, you notice that the sigils on it are faintly glowing, and it's almost imperceptible how faint it is. But you do see a little bit of color to them. That's a red, a blue, a green, and a what's the other one? A brown or gold. And inside the pot, you see a sorry-looking stick that's just sticking out of a dead twig of a tree.
Twig. Anybody have any water? We can water it.
I've got some water.
To be on saving.
Well, you can try watering it if you want.
Okay. Give me the water, Ezekiel. I'm gonna water it.
All right. I'll water it.
Okay, as the water pours over it and everything, you don't notice any immediate change. However, the blue glowing sigil on it does start glowing a little bit brighter.
I pour a little bit of water on my hand and rub the symbol that's glowing, the blue one.
It just continues to glow a little bit soft or more brightly the more water you add to it, basically,
Okay.
to the plant or the pot.
To the pot.
No, I mean, no matter where you put it, it just starts glowing brighter.
Okay.
Should we try to lift it up?
I think we need fire too, possibly, since one of them's red.
The plant needs the sun.
What would be the green?
Better earth.
And the gold?
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
Where's this mofo want it moved to?
That's whatever you can do with it. I would just like it either out of my shop or taken care of.
Well, where would you like to take care of it in your shop?
Somewhere where it's not such an eyesore. I mean, I haven't been able to move it myself. That thing is heavy.
Okay.
Anyway.
All right, y'all. Let's do this. I guess we should all do a strength check.
So,
Damn.
Nat 20.
Oh.
So you gonna roll, buddy?
You think ever just figure this thing out?
Trying to.
I got
You have 10. So, do you all think you picked it up?
Yeah.
No.
Can we still use our spells?
No. Despite your best efforts, the plant and the pot don't even seem like they're budging. It seems like actually, in fact, you may have scooted it just a little bit and it just slid right back.
Okay, so it seems this mofo's not going to move. So, we'll keep an eye on this and see what we can figure out. And can you point us in the direction of somebody who might know more about the games?
What about the flyer you had?
What does the flyer say?
He pulls out a flyer out from under the counter that he ripped off the wall and all that. And he just slaps it on the counter and it just says, I don't know, it doesn't make any sense. And looking at it, it just says, the trial of grief. So,
Says what?
the trial of grief.
Trial of Greek?
Grief.
Oh.
I would like to do an Arcana and a history check.
On
The trial of grief. See if I can pull it up anywhere in my, memory palace that I might have heard before.
It's something I'm familiar with.
yeah, roll away.
And history. Not good on the history, but do I learn anything?
The only thing you know is that grief is a normal part of life. There's a
Well,
process.
no shit. Well, what do you guys want to do? Is there a central place in the village where they're holding these things?
Nope. The shopkeeper chimes up again. It's like, this is the only thing I know about it. I mean, nobody else knows anything about it.
What are other people doing about it?
It's a hunt. Nobody knows. They're looking around. They just know something's going on. They're just trying to figure out what.
Okay.
Well, I guess we should get out there and hunt. What do y'all think?
Yeah.
I don't really have any better ideas.
It says, whoa, 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 I need help getting this pot out of here.
Too heavy.
Well, do something with it.
Not my job.
Yeah, we tried to. That was out of the kindness of our hearts. I wish we could have helped you, but we can't. So do the best you can. Good luck.
It's you and pot.
All right, let's, I'll say roll a perception check for everybody.
So we're supposed to do something with this damn pot.
Maybe.
That's fine with mother lie.
We're going for a short drill.
Could you give me some water?
Mm-hmm. I want to try to smash it.
Jeez. That's why you're here,
And take it out in tiny pieces.
I got you.
I'm proud.
Day.
I know. All right. As you open the door to leave, a little breeze blows through, and you see like just a little bit of ruffle along some of the drier leaves in the shop and everything. And as the breeze hits the pot, the little green symbol starts glowing just a tad brighter.
With
That's
green
what
as
happened.
wind. The green is
Okay, I'm going to
wind.
add some earth into it since we're apparently going some earth, wind, air, and fire.
So we got the blue, we got the green. Let's try and give a little more airflow if everybody wants to.
Pee on it.
I'll sprinkle the dirt on it. Does it do anything?
See if I got a small fireball still.
I've got a tinder kit.
On the village.
That could work.
Yeah, punch shop.
So I'm assuming they have soil.
I don't know. I figured this to get it outside.
Oh, no. We'll be able to get it on the wheelbarrow.
Came with that.
Okay, so you're rubbing dirt on it.
Mhm.
Okay. Then the, what did I say, brown? No.
We have gold, red,
Yeah, the,
blue, and green.
Yeah, there we go.
And
The,
we've got blue and green. So now we're going to try red with some flame.
I'm going to try to breathe fire on it.
You guys can't breathe fast.
Damn it.
But after rubbing dirt on it, you do notice that the gold symbol starts glowing.
All right, let's do the fire, bitches.
Okay.
I got the ladder.
Yeah, I got a tinder box.
Okay.
I light some tinder on fire. There's a light.
Okay, and holding it to the thing, you do notice that, of course, the red one starts glowing a little bit more and everything.
Lily is in the bathroom, so
And
it's not available.
after a good minute, they all just start sort of looking like they're cycling around, just reverberating against each other and all that. And the plant in the middle starts revitalizing and sprouting out tons of leaves and flowers and everything, and turns into a big old bright flower bush.
What does it look like?
Big old bright flower bush. We'll say rope bush.
And how does the herbalist feel about this?
And he's like, well, at least it looks good now. I mean, now I don't mind a bit selling it with all my wonderful plants.
Okay, well, just remember us if we ever need to come back in town to get supplies, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to pull off one of the leaves or flowers. What the hell's on this thing?
Rude.
Uh-huh.
And then as you're all exiting the shop, you notice that all the plants are thriving inside the store.
Oh, yay.
And everything looks all clean and spick and span again, and all that stuff.
Was that one of the puzzles?
Maybe.
Oh, cool.
Let's go here.
And he's just like, thanks for the help and everything as you all leave and all that noise.
You're most welcome. I hope it brings you great joy.
And as you're exiting the shop, there's a another signpost, and on that signpost, you notice a flyer that you didn't see before.
What does it say?
It says, "The trial of grief continues in the market."
Okay, I
I
guess
guess
we're
you
going
go
to
to
the
the
market.
market.
Market being here.
Perception check. Yeah,
Don't
that,
notice nothing. You rolling anything?
I guess I will.
Perception.
Yeah.
No half-dead plants in a big pot in here.
Nope.
16 for investigation.
Oh, that's got stuff. Okay, I got a 2 apparently. Except my dice is stuck. Like
That's fine.
vertically with both sides.
I got a
sorry.
21. What am I found otherwise?
All right. Well, as you're making your way through the market stalls, y'all happen to notice the town beggar Grimzod shaking his little cup with his right hand, since he has a stump for his left hand.
That's just sad.
I know, right? And he's like, "Does anybody have any spare change?"
I do.
You
How much
lying
you-
to a thief?
Hmm.
You gonna
To a
question?
thief?
You gonna question that? Knowing what you
Okay.
know about me?
She wants to waste your money on the guy litter.
How's it going, friend?
Oh, I can't complain. Just trying to make some money, as I usually am.
What's your usual fare?
I'll take what I can get. I don't really have a job. Nobody will employ me because I have my stump hand.
Alright, hold on just a second. I'm gonna pull some coins out here for you.
My strong hand.
I'm gonna give you 1 gold piece, 5 silver pieces, and 100 copper pieces.
Jeez. He just starts shouting, "Yay! Now I can drink so much!"
Enjoy it how you can.
I will.
I'd buy some better armor to do some better thieving if I were you. But that's just my recommendation.
Who says I'm a thief?
Oh, sweetie, I know you and you know me.
He just happily accepts his change and then goes back to his little corner next to a building, just pouting along, waiting for more money.
We'll look around for any more signs. Oh, that's not me.
Y'all doing anything? Staying awake?
Circling the perimeter. Should I roll perception?
Yeah. All right. You hear a lot of shouting and yelling from the far side of the market and everything. And you just hear random people muttering along that it must be Garrick. He must be starting his crap again. And you just hear some crashing and everything, and people just running in random directions as a huge man pops into the market in front of you. And he just seems livid, and he's just trashing everything he can get his hands on, just yelling, hitting people, and they're just like scurrying, making way for him.
Is that true?
I know, right? What do you do?
There, you need to calm down.
Well, how far away is he from me?
We'll say about 20 feet.
I'm going to cast darkness with a 15 feet radius around him. It lasts up to 10 minutes.
Okay. So do your little magiciness with your fingers. And while you're just sitting there waving your hands around, you notice that absolutely nothing happens.
Oh, smack.
It's weird.
I know, right? Did you have too much chocolate? Big chair.
Yeah, well, I can't. It's tired now.
I'm going to yell at him. Hey, what's your name?
He yells back, Garrick, everybody knows me.
Well, we're new to town, Garrick. Can you tell me what you're so mad about?
Yells back, it's like, I see you here all the time. You know why I'm mad. I went off to war and this town does not thank me for it. They treat me like crap. I'm just a veteran at this point. Nobody appreciates me.
You know what? I appreciate you. Would you like a hug?
I don't like condensation.
Condensation.
I keep calling you damp.
He's a little illiterate.
Do you know that the average person needs at least 6 hugs a day to feel mentally well?
I usually feel better just hitting stuff.
Well, maybe you should try a hug and see if it works. It could. And I'm willing to hug you. I trust you.
Seems all squirrely and it's all PTSD, and he's like, I don't trust you. Now, come back, I'm basically poor. Nobody could help me out.
Persuasion check 21.
What is this?
Persuasion check 21.
Okay, fine. I'll calm down if everybody actually shows me some appreciation here.
I think that's a very good thing to ask for. But in return, can you try to be a little nicer? Because people have an easier time accepting you and loving you if you're a little kinder.
Once
When
I
you
see
get-
the magic film.
When you get angry, just try to remember why you're angry and give yourself time to calm down. I'm sure many of the people here do appreciate what you've done. They just don't know how to show it. So maybe we'll teach them how to show it. Does that sound good?
Sounds like you're talking to the wrong person. I'm the one that they're always treating like crap.
But I need you on my side for this.
If you can get them on board, I'll listen.
I reach up and I give him a kiss and I tell him thank you. And you go home and take a good rest, and I promise we'll take care of this, okay?
Well, I'm not done with my shopping. I'm going to hang around here for a bit.
Okay, can you promise to shop without breaking things?
For a bit.
Okay. But you do need to hold up your end of the bargain. It's a two-way street, my darling.
I will if they do.
Okay. I love you. Y'all be careful. All right. What next?
Well, I guess if you're going to try to calm the beast there, you might want to talk to some of the stalls there and see what they think about showing him some appreciation.
All right. You guys want to spread out, or you just want to go together?
Let's go together.
There's the mop. My map's black.
What happened?
I don't know. Yeah, it's just nothing but black.
You might have to reload. That happened to Sheena a few minutes ago. So.
Yeah, let me try that real quick.
That's weird.
You have to actually basically be the first one to actually get to the second one to actually get everything.
That's weird. So it's a shield.
Yeah, pretty much.
Are you having fun? You confused? You awake?
It's still black.
It might take a minute when it first loads there.
Okay. Lord, I hate it when I swallow spit. All right. Let's see. Again. Oh, motherfuck.
Where'd you go? Did you just get an error?
Yeah.
I've noticed it does that. Like, it shoots your token to the top left, and it'll give you an error.
No fucking shit. Right. Where am I?
Put you back up the top right again. There you go.
Okay. Where should we go next, guys?
Well, you're supposed to be calming down this dude, aren't you?
I think so.
If you're getting that error still, you might just need to refresh again. It sucks, I know, but that's the only way I can get rid of it.
I'm gonna give him the flower that I picked off the tree.
Oh, yeah. When did?
Let's see if this works. Can you put me where map? Oh, there I am.
Yeah, leave your token back down for you.
Okay. We need to talk to some of these people about this stuff. So there's some people in the tents over there. You want to head there first?
Sure.
Yeah, we can give them a try.
That's not the market.
I said the people between the tents. Who's in the market that we need to convince?
Well, all the shopkeepers and stuff there. He's basically just looking for recognition from them. So.
Oh, okay. Is this a shopkeeper?
Well, they're nondescript NPCs, so just assume they're at the stalls and stuff.
Okay.
If I put too many tokens on there, it goes really crazy. So.
Would anybody else like to take the lead on this?
You want it? You want to take the lead?
Panicking.
Do you want to?
I'm gonna be real honest with you. It's probably not gonna be good.
Are you majorly chocolatey?
No, I'm just really tired of it personally.
Mm-hmm.
How's it doing, my friend?
Ezekiel, you want to lead?
How's it doing?
No.
Keep going, Betty. You're doing good. Love you.
So I walk up to this guy. Hi.
Hello.
What are you selling here in the market?
Just fruits and vegetables.
Yeah?
You had one.
Yeah. Do you know Gherkin?
Gherkin. He was last. You mean Garrick?
Oh, sorry. was thinking of pickles. Do you know Garrick?
Everybody knows Garrick. We're always having to replace stuff because of him.
Why is that?
Because he trashes everything.
Are you nice to him when he comes in?
Well, we tend to batten down the hatches and just ride the storm there. We don't really try to associate with him. We just wait till he's gone and put everything back out.
What about, thanking him for his service and all that?
What service?
He's a veteran.
He never told us that.
He's very shy about it. You
Yeah,
know, but
PTSD, y'all being mean.
shell shock is a thing, and he feels a little underappreciated, especially by a lot of the shopkeepers. He's really not a bad guy. It's just, you go through war, your temper gets a little heavier, and if y'all tended to treat him with a little more respect and greeted him fondly when he came in the door, I guarantee you he wouldn't be so angry and he wouldn't destroy your shops.
We could give that a try, maybe. Roll a persuasion check.
Oh, please, dear God, I'm not good at this.
I don't know. He's been breaking stuff here for a long time.
Listen, if you treat him with a little respect, I promise you he's going to be an entirely different person.
And we will hold him accountable to that.
Okay, fine. We can try to start things over. And he scuttles off for a minute with an empty basket and goes up to some of the other random little stalls and everything and has a brief discussion with several of them before coming back with a basket loaded down with fruits and vegetables and some breads and all kinds of little knickknacks and stuff just for the guy. It's like, well, give this to him and let him know that we do appreciate him. And we thank him for protecting us every time he has.
It's very kind of you.
Treat him with respect, and he will treat you with respect as well. He's been through a lot, and he needs understanding. And it makes you better people in the end as well. But I do promise that we will hold him accountable if he does not change his ways.
Okay, I'm taking a basket of goods. Okay.
For yourself?
No, I'm not that mean.
Do you want me to put him in my bag of holding?
Think we can handle it? It's not too far.
It's pretty heavy. Okay, so I'm assuming you're delivering the goods to Garrick.
Yep.
Yeah. He just seems genuinely appreciative of the gift and everything. He has little tears in his eyes. He's like, this means so much to me.
All of the market people promise that they will be nicer to you and treat you with respect.
I walk up to him, I give him another hug and a kiss, and I tell him he's a wonderful person for serving in the army, and we all appreciate his sacrifice. And there's nothing to be ashamed of. He should be very proud of what he has done for his country.
Well, thank you. That means the world to me.
But please remember that you have to be as respectful as they are to you. They promise to show respect to you. You have to do the same in kind, because you are under we've taken the responsibility for your actions. So please don't let us down.
I'll do my best.
All right. You go home, you live your best life, and remember to smile more.
Tell me to smile more.
Smiling more makes other people smile at you. Besides, you're not a woman. Shut the fuck up.
Okay, and you suddenly hear the marketplace go quiet behind you, and as you turn around, you notice that all the stalls are now empty. And turning back to where Garrick was, he's also gone.
Is it stuff in here?
Everything's gone.
Yeah,
Just the stalls.
the fruit look good.
What's this little 3 thing over here? These boxes.
Those are the trading outposts.
Okay.
I know, right? Considering the fact that this is the princess.
Shocking.
I'm gonna look around for some more signs. Perception. $16.
As you're looking around, you happen to notice a crunch under your boot. Looking down, you see another flyer just laying in the dirt. And this says the trial of grief this way and points directly towards. Where was this one? 1 second. Sorry, I'm slow.
Y'all realize our characters will be exhausted tomorrow.
It disappeared on me. 1 second. Where did you go? Oh, wrong window. Sorry, I'm working on this. My stuff jumped around.
Jump around. Jump around.
Well, didn't make that up really quick now.
Like right about.
Okay, you do notice that the flyer is basically, even though it's just laying on the ground and looks like it just blew off a tree or something like that, the arrow is pointing straight towards those 3 little tents that you noticed.
Yeah. Shall we go?
Let's go.
Hello.
Assuming you're over here. Okay. And as you walk in between the tents, you see 2 people that look like they're haggling very intensely and completely oblivious to you. They're just shouting at each other nonstop. And you just hear them saying stuff like, I need that item, and you don't know what it's worth, and all this. And they're trying to work out a deal. One of them trying to buy an item off the other one trying to buy an item off that person.
Okay. I'm going to use thaumaturgy. And I'm going to use your voice booms up to 3 times as loud as your normal voice for 1 minute. And I am going to say, shut up, stop arguing, and explain to us what is going on.
You just yell really loud. There's nothing special about it. It's just extra loud.
Your voice booms up to 3 times as loud.
Assuming it works.
It's a cantrip.
Right.
So they just ignored it?
Well, nothing happened out of the ordinary. You just yelled.
All right.
Work.
Magic doesn't work. Dun, 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 dun. But they do notice you and everything. And what was their names? I lost their names. The man just starts pointing at the woman. It's like, I cannot deal with her. She has an artifact that I would really like to have, and she will not shut up about her stupid herbs.
What is this artifact?
It's a gemstone that had been in my family for a long time, and it got lost, and I would like it back.
And how long ago was it lost?
Probably a good 60, 70 years.
And how old are you?
Me, I'm 32.
Darling, you have no claim to this at this point. It's been missing for 62 years. And as well, I understand you'd like to have it back. You need to offer her compensation.
I'm trying to. She's being unreasonable.
Okay, what's your name?
Isabella.
Okay, Isabella, Why do you want to keep the gemstone?
It's not that I want to keep it. He doesn't have anything worth trading for.
Nothing?
And the only thing I want from him are these rare herbs, and it's nowhere near worth this gemstone.
Okay, and the other guy? Sir, what's your name?
Jonathan.
Okay, Jonathan. What is the problem with acquiring these herbs, which, are far worth less than this pendant? Uh, what's the issue here?
They're not worth the same.
No, but you don't actually have any claim to this property that was lost before you were even born.
Well, I'm willing to compensate her for it. It's not that I believe that I have a claim. I just think I should be able to buy it off of her without
And-
having to get rid of my stuff.
Here's the thing, darling. This is a barter system. She's bartering with you. She doesn't find money to be as lucrative to her as these herbs. And while they might not cost as much, they mean something to her. So if you want to get this back, you will have to acquire these herbs. Look at Isabella. Are these herbs local?
No, they come from far off. They're way from a different continent and very rare, and I need them.
Well, here's the thing, dude. If you're not willing to do this for her and she's not willing to take money, you are at a hard crossroads. And I think it would be best for you to accept that. You have plenty of time in your own future to create family heirlooms and pass them down to your own children and make sure that they don't get lost like your predecessors.
And they both just seem taken aback at the thought of not making a deal there. It's like, we really want our items.
Oh, I'm sure you do, but both of you are going to have to come to a compromise. And right now, you're acting like children who don't want to compromise.
And he holds up a little bag of the herbs and everything. And he's like, well, how do you suggest that these are worth the same as my heirloom?
Okay, well, think about this, son. How long did it take you to gather these herbs?
Oh, I bought them. I have no
Okay.
attachment to them.
You bought them. That means you're getting a deal.
But I'm out the money if I trade them.
You're still getting a priceless heirloom belongs to your family. Is that not worth it to you?
It is, but I would like equal value at least.
Equal value in what? You want to pay her $500 instead of the $123 that it cost you to gather these herbs?
No, I want her to give me the gemstone and the difference.
No. Again, you lost this, sir. You didn't lose this. Your family lost this 67 years ago. You have no claims to this. She is giving you a very easy offer. And you get what you want, and she gets what she wants. It's not about you getting compensation. That's just some toxic masculinity there, dude. So make a deal or walk away.
I will allow you a persuasion there. I'm going to say that you at least got them listening and everything. Why not? We'll say that you're able to cleverly convince them, because that was a good argument, I ain't going to lie.
Thank you.
That they are mutually beneficial if they did do the exchange.
Mm-hmm.
So after some back and forth and everything, they swap the herbs for the gemstone and everything, and both sides are equally happy.
All right. So, you guys gonna be able to shake hands and walk away contented?
They shake hands, and suddenly you hear a bird behind you. And when you turn around, you see a crow just flapping off into the distance. And again, turn back around, and they're gone.
Weird.
Did it
Look
look
around
like
for another
my?
sign.
Huh?
Looking around for another sign.
Oh, another sign?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. This one, let's see. You just see right on the side of the building, just etched into the stone itself, just a big old arrow just pointing way, really long arrow in the direction of the other side of the town.
Can you show us, please?
Let's see. You are basically going here.
Okay. All right, Elle, give me just a second so I can get Whitey butt in the bathroom. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna go pee real quick.
You okay?
No.
How you doing, D?
I'm doing fine.
Bar kicking good yet?
Do what?
Said your bar kicking good yet?
Not really.
Sorry.
Yeah. I don't know if I need to take another dose next time or what, but
I haven't had anything yet. I'm sad. So are you amused by this whole little scenario right here?
it's interesting.
Okay. Figured y'all been on a ship for a while. I'd try to come up with a scenario where you were off of it for a bit.
Right.
I had that.
Oh, you ever come to
Have you do that, Keith?
No, right now. Go do it.
What are you doing right now? Okay, go ahead and do it then, please.
Because he told me like a minute ago at 12.
Back, Betty.
Hey,
Hello. Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Did you say yeah, Betty?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, so where do we leave off? You were heading towards that place, yeah. So you come up to the house with all the shutters closed and everything. The doors locked tightly. Looks like everything is in another state of disrepair. Everything's covered in dust and dirt. The lawn's overgrown.
So, who's this person?
Where are they?
Who is that person?
Oh, who is that person? They are inside the house.
Okay. Well,
Guess we should go knock.
Hey, no, no.
Knock,
Yeah.
knock.
After a few seconds, you just hear a very mousy, "Who is it?"
Hi. We're new adventurers, and we'd love to see the inside of your shop.
You see a eyeball peek up in a window and everything, and then the curtain closes again. And you're like, "You're not adventurers. I know you.
You know me?
Oh, you lived here all your life."
Oh, well,
Who
we're
am I?
doing some LARPing, just for the games. It's kind of fun. But we had a feeling you needed some help with something.
Prove it. What's my name?
I'm.
Hmm.
And you peek up in the window and point at everybody. Says, "You're Ein Ashford." Points at you, and like, "You're Rat Copperfield." Points at Ezekiel. Says, "You're Ezekiel Blackwood," and points at Dahlia and says, "You're Dahlia Thornbrook."
Very, very good. I'm surprised you could recognize us through the costumes.
What
Um,
costume?
Well, they're kind of imaginary, but we like to pretend. Would you like
Weird.
some company?
I don't have to come out, do I?
No, we'd love to come in.
Well, fine. As long as this is a brief stay, you can come in. And she
Oh,
opens the
absolutely.
door a little bit. Let y'all file in, and then promptly closes and locks the door behind you and everything. And looks like she's like half panicked from where the door was open briefly.
What do you speak of?
The outside.
Why?
Well, that
Why?
because I don't like the outside. I'm comfortable in here.
Okay.
I turn around and look at Ezekiel, and I'm just like, shh. Shh.
Okay, I'm looking around in here. What am I seeing? Is it like a hoarder situation?
It's kind of a hoarder situation. You just see stuff kind of all over the place, dishes, etc. You see a series of paintings across one of the fireplace, and it's just like a picture of a old woman and a little girl, and then like a young woman with a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's a house.
Yeah, it's a house.
Okay.
What happened to your family?
I don't know. They left me. Or maybe I left them. I don't know. I don't go out anymore.
How long has it been?
What year is it?
What year is
Good
it?
question.
What year is it?
I don't know.
Come on, DM.
I don't know here.
Uh,
I mean, I feel like I've been here for a long, long time. I've only seen you all randomly walking by.
3,469.
469.
3,469.
When was the
469.
last time you left the house?
That you can remember.
It's been a long, long time ago. I know there's been more than a handful of winters.
What's going on when you went outside? Like what happened? Where did you go?
Where did it go?
Where did you go when you went out?
I went and bought groceries because my normal person wasn't available to get groceries for me.
Mm. And how much were the groceries?
A couple coppers.
So you go see at the store if it's still a couple coppers.
So, since we're doing this game here, you know all of us. Let us pretend we don't know your name.
Okay, my name's Amelia.
Amelia. That is such a beautiful name.
Well, thank you. I was born with it.
For some reason, I felt drawn here because I felt like you might be having an issue that we might be able to help you with.
I mean, I'm in my house. I'm not going anywhere, so there's no issue.
Do you miss the outside world?
I don't like the outside world.
Why?
What happens in the outside world?
A lot of great things happen in the outside world too, especially in this beautiful village you have set up.
What happened that's made you so skittish about going outside?
Well, it's horrible outside. And she points outside, and all you see is like thunder and rain just pouring down on the windows
It doesn't rain all the time here, does it?
all the time.
Well,
But the beauty of the rain is it makes for great fertile land and lush green vegetation. Not
And
everything we
swamps,
associate with negativity is bad.
But it's miserable out there. If I'm going to be miserable, I might as well be miserable here with my stuff.
You really think so? Do you ever get lonely?
I find it's easier to deal with not having people if there's none around to begin with.
Yeah, the easy path is a very good one to take if you don't want to put effort in, but you might want to put some effort into this. Does she have a porch?
You're all inside her house right now.
I know, but does she have a porch?
Oh, does she have a porch? Sure.
How about you just come out and sit with us on the porch for a little while? There's a lot of us here to keep you safe.
Roll a persuasion.
I need to go. Persuasion.
Not me. Not you either.
Anybody else really?
I'll roll. 16.
Really?
16 not high enough.
We'll see.
I think
All right, Deke, what do you think? Is she going to fall for it?
No.
No. And she just doesn't really acknowledge that you're talking her into anything. Like, best I'll ever do is I'll sometimes just peek through the crack
What crack?
of the door. I'll open the door and peek, and then I'll close it.
What about we try going on the porch?
No. Why would I go out on the porch? It's raining.
Well, maybe it'll stop.
It never stops.
It might if we go out.
Very
Tell
circular.
me, Amelia, did you have dreams growing up? Things you wanted to do, see, be?
Well, I wanted to raise a family and everything.
Do you think that you'll ever get that opportunity again if you're stuck in this house?
I don't know. But then
What's
I won't
more
have to.
important to you? Do you want to be stuck in a house alone forever? Or slowly venture out and maybe find the one person who can make you happy again? But you won't find them sitting in this house.
Well, you want to persuade this lady to leave the house?
Yeah, I'm going to try again.
Yeah, might as well try again.
Nope.
Well, you don't want to do anything? Let's see. Roll a perception check.
Who?
Anybody that wants to.
No, for persuasion, I accidentally rolled perception.
Lord, stop rolling today.
Well, Dolly at least notices a bunch of like random personal memorabilia and stuff like that. Just letters and stuff that are sitting on the table. And again, there's the paintings above the fireplace. Just random little books and stuff that look like they've been well read.
Is your family still around here anywhere?
I haven't seen my family in a long time. I don't know.
Again, when did your husband die?
Did he die?
What happened to her husband?
I don't know.
So, ever since the day he left, you've never left this house?
I've never left this house.
Would you like to show me some of these scrapbooks you have laying around?
I could be persuaded. She pulls out the equivalent of a photo album that just has all kinds of random little hand-drawn pictures in it of old family and stuff like that over the years.
Does she get any nostalgia looking at these pictures?
A little bit. So, if you want to try persuading her again, I'll let you do it with advantage.
Oh, with advantage?
Yeah. Or that works too. So with all your alls egging on, she apparently finally decides to at least peek out the door and maybe brave going out on the porch.
I look around real quick and see if there's a parasol.
There just so happens to be one.
All right, I'm going to wait until we get on the porch, flip it open, and hold it over her.
She just holds it, huddling up against it, and says, "Thank you."
You are more than welcome. Would you like to go for a small walk just around the property?
I don't know. Maybe.
Nat 20.
Okay, we can go for a small walk.
I'm going to take her around the walk on the house. I'm going to show her the flowers and the birds and the bees and the butterflies. And, let her soak in all the nature. Maybe she'll run into, a neighbor who's so excited to see her while she's out. And hopefully she'll come to learn that, leaving the house isn't that bad.
During the walk, you happen to notice that the rain is just more and more isolated until it's pretty much sitting directly over top of her. And after a little bit, she just starts smiling a little bit and says, "Maybe I should get out more often." And just then, a big old strong breeze comes through and just blows the parasol out of her hands.
I grab her hands and I start laughing. I lift my head up to the sky and I laugh as the rain falls down my face, and I grab her hands and kind of just lead her in a A little dance in the rain.
Alright,
And she
measure.
fucking loves it.
You're both just giggling like mad women.
Absolutely.
And you don't even notice that at one point, apparently, she lets go of your hands, and as you're turning around, the rain clears, and she's gone.
And she what?
She's gone.
Oh. I look up to the sky, hold up my Katniss fingers. May you live in everlasting peace, Amelia. I wish I could have known you well.
That one's creepy as hell. I don't like these trials. Why? They're weird.
You're weird.
All right. What next?
Roll of perception.
Perception. Not a very good one.
Hans was good enough. You look up to see where all the rain clouds have went, and all you notice is a big old arrow-shaped cloud slowly sliding across the sky towards the east side of the village.
Maybe we should go that way.
Long story short, you are heading
To the
here.
farthest end? Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
And as you're walking by these couple of people here, you notice the woman just cups her hands and yells at you and just starts laughing. It's like, haha, good luck.
Excuse me, ma'am. What do you mean?
Well, you're making good progress. I'll give you that. And she just winks.
And who might you be?
Well, I'm Topola.
Oh, Topo.
Oh.
And how are you doing?
I'm having the time of my life.
Good to know. Should we continue talking
But
to
yeah,
Topo?
don't let me hold you up. I mean, like I said, I'm having fun watching you guys.
I want to talk to this chickie.
That chickie?
Mm-hmm.
That is actually a man
Sorry.
wearing a safari outfit.
It's totally a Loki situation, isn't it?
No. And he's got a big old rifle on his shoulders. And you just hear him recounting tales of his little safari hunts to anybody that'll listen. He's like, Commodore Crux have always been a great hunter.
Is it that guy we met before?
Let's check this woman out down here.
That's Topola.
I thought this was Topola.
No, you just walked by her and she yelled at you. So you were going here.
Okay.
So anyhow, so you're going on to this kid right here, right? Or person.
Yeah.
So, well, when you get to the trees, you happen to notice just a girl that's probably 10, 12 years old that looks very dirty. All her clothes are torn up and everything, just from use. And hair's unbrushed. She's filthy, and she pretty much just looks like she has a little ragtag shelter under this tree.
Hi, my name's Dahlia. What's your name?
Sophia,
What are you doing out here all alone, Sophia?
I live here. What's it your business?
Well, you just seem a little young to be living by yourself in a village that seems to have enough room.
Don't have any choice.
Why is that?
I don't got no parents.
Oh, well, there's no one in this town willing to take you in?
I don't know. I never thought to ask.
Well, maybe we should find you somebody who can take you in.
I'm taking care of myself just fine.
I know, but you're still a child, and to have an adult around when, things go wrong can be very helpful at your age. I promise I won't find you someone mean.
Well, I don't want anybody. I mean, I'm fine just by myself.
Is there anything that you do need?
A sandwich.
Well, if you're needing a sandwich, then you probably need a better home.
Can you show me your home?
Just points at the little half wooden tent that's up against the tree. It's like right there.
Okay. So, is there anything we can help you with?
I seem to be fine.
Mm. Anybody else want to chime in?
Mm-hmm. Is the other chick close by?
Topola?
Yeah.
She's in shouting distance.
Hey, Topla.
What?
Why is there this little homeless girl down here not getting fed?
Figure it out.
I'm not in charge of this town. Who's in charge of this town?
What town?
Where are
Okay,
we?
Ben. Okay, Ben.
So, what's your name?
Which one?
The forest chick.
What's her name?
Yeah.
That was Sophia.
How do you get food?
Well, this tree grows apples, and people throw away a lot of good food.
What if we could set you up a deal where people would bring fresh produce to you?
You mean like a protection scheme?
No, just to make sure that a young girl is getting fed.
I think myself just fine.
Then why do you want a sandwich?
You just happen to know that her clothes are extra baggy and everything. So
Yeah, I'm just not comfortable with this. I think we're going to set up a system for you if we can't find somebody to take you in, so you can be fed on a well-read regular basis because you're way too thin, child.
roll a persuasion check, I guess.
Fucking persuasion checks.
I know, right? So much persuasion. You're having to persuade everybody.
There.
Jeez.
20.
Think I got it.
Mom, we're gonna go find you a sandwich.
Like, listen, I think I'm fine here. However, if you want to talk to anybody and see if they might have room for me to stay or anything like that, then we'll see what comes of it.
Okay, sounds good. We can do that. Let's see. This is Topola.
Yeah.
And she's not doing anything. She's just here with us, right?
Yeah, she's just chilling.
Who is this person?
That is Ein.
Girl, what you doing all the way over there?
Hanging out at the market. Rack's not moved either.
Where am I?
Crux.
Okay.
There you go.
There.
What?
Oh god, Dahlia's upside down.
Uh-oh.
So's this dude.
Is this a good stopping point yet?
Almost.
Why is he following me?
Because you got him selected too, probably.
Okay. So let's talk to this guy, see if he knows any leads on people who might need a young girl to help them live in.
So, Crux. Yeah, he just seems entirely entranced by his own stories. He's just still going on about some wild beast that he hunted down through the brush. Completely oblivious, just talking his little head off to anybody that can hear. Basically, he has no interest in talking to you. He just wants to be heard. I'll have you roll a perception check.
Okay. No, really.
Perception.
Have a rough roll that.
Apparently.
I haven't got anything left in.
No.
How about you, Ezekiel? You rolling?
I already rolled. I got a
47?
no.
Oh.
11.
Oh, 11. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to scroll down. Okay, so Dahlia got a 17. All right. Well, you notice a small gathering around right here, a good handful of people, and they just look like they're staring at some weird rocks that are just jutting out of the ground, about 4 of them.
Okay. Guess we're gonna go over there and investigate
Investigate.
where there was leaky person is.
Hold on. Down here, pretty much right in the middle of the place.
How do I fix my token?
You gotta click on it, and then you click on the little eyeball and turn it. I think that's right.
Okay.
There you go. All right, so I'm assuming you made your way to where the people are in the stones, and what do you want to do at this point? Because it just looks like 4 stones jutting out of the ground that look almost like little small columns, and they're all equal height, and they all look like they're made out of marble.
Are there any markings on them?
Roll a perception.
16.
You do notice some markings on them. They look like animals for the most part. The closest one that you can make out looks almost like a bird.
Okay.
I'm gonna touch my.
I'm gonna go around with the other people. What's going on here?
And you happen to know that the other people are the people you helped along the way. So there's Amelia and Isabella and Jonathan and the herbalist whose name was Elias, by the way,
Ah.
and Garrick.
So we put them all in the center and see what happens.
What? No.
Did this just appear?
We've never seen him before. And if it helps, the rest of the symbols, there's another bird, what looks like a rodent. One of them looks like a leaf.
It's another earth, air, wind, water thing.
No, exactly.
What happens if I touch a symbol?
Touch it, find out.
I touch one of the birds.
You explode. I'm kidding. Nothing happened.
Okay.
I'm gonna try blowing on the bird one.
Nothing happens.
Whistle to it.
Nothing happens.
Sorry. What is it?
They're just
I'm
big
going
stones
to
on the
do
ground.
a can of
No, nothing happens.
Hit it with your sword. Make it clank.
Where are you like chickens?
Arcana check to check the symbols to.
Well, they look like very mundane symbols. They don't look like they have any sort of arcane nature to them or anything. It's just a leaf, two birds, and a rodent.
I'm gonna find a leaf to put in it.
Nothing happens.
A leaf, two birds, and a what?
And a rodent.
I don't know.
Anybody else? Anybody else?
No idea.
Okay, you just see Topola standing way back at the house, and she goes, "Think about the challenges you completed."
Oh.
What is the trial called?
Grief.
How is grief processed?
Personally,
Went through steps.
What are the steps?
Denial, anger.
Who was denying stuff?
Oh, you gotta put somebody on each thing. Okay.
This was like one weird that you had.
Okay, I'm going to arrange each individual by their standing.
Which was?
Really, you gonna make me go through this? Yeah, you ain't getting nothing from me.
Okay.
Okay, how about
I know.
Okay.
bird,
One chick.
leaf, bird, rodent?
The one homeless girl was acceptance. What is it? What's the actual order of them? It's like now.
Noel's making some leeway here, so y'all might want to converse.
Yeah, I've already figured out.
The one that was in the rainy house. Could that be one of the leaves? Or birds, I mean?
Maybe. Maybe not.
First step is denial. She was denying the outside world. I don't know.
Well, think about your interactions with the people and what they were doing, how they were processing stuff. Okay, what was your first challenge?
The herbalism shop?
Okay, and what was his deal?
A plant?
A plant was the problem.
Right? He didn't want the dead plant mucking up his beautiful store.
Mm-hmm.
The leaf.
Leaf.
Yeah. He's the leaf, maybe.
Okay, putting him on the leaf.
Okay. Since he puts his hand on the little stone, the little leaf starts glowing.
Yay.
Now what?
The two birds?
Who? The two birds?
The two people that were going on with the herbs and crap are bargaining.
Yeah. Two magpies.
You're fine.
Anger was the one guy.
Okay.
You know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
What is he calling? A bird or a rodent?
You tell me.
Well, what were all the stones again?
Two birds, a rodent, a leaf.
He's a veteran, so maybe he's a bird. Some sort of warbird.
He puts his hand on one of the bird statues, nothing happens.
Tell them to go around and touch each one until something happens. They all do that.
Okay, we're gonna put them on the rodent. Does the rodent light up?
Well,
Rodent
what about
lights
the two
Okay.
people who are fighting? So they should put their hands on the birdstones at the same time.
Which ones?
The two people who were fighting about the gem and the ingredients.
We do notice the birds are a little different. So they each put their hands on one of the bird columns and nothing happens.
Okay, we'll let one of them or both of them put it on. Both people on one bird.
Okay, we'll see when we get the right one, and that one starts glowing.
Okay, then the little girl goes to the other bird.
She just touches it and nothing happens.
I'm gonna touch it.
Nothing happens.
Like, all of us are gonna touch it.
Nothing happens. You're missing somebody.
Let's go
What
get
about
the
the-
little girl.
Yeah.
Huh?
The little girl.
She touches the stone, nothing happens. But she's over here too. She's just hanging out with y'all. As you try to find her an adoptive family.
The old lady.
Recluse.
Yeah.
What about her?
Make her touch stone.
Okay, that one starts glowing.
Okay.
And you
Which
notice
stone was that?
another one of the bird statues or stones. But you notice there's only 4 stones there, and they're all equidistant apart. However, there is a place for a 5th stone that you can't see.
Okay.
Is there something there that's just invisible?
Mm,
Or is there not anything there?
you don't see anything there yet.
Okay.
What should go there?
Another stone.
Who should go there?
The little girl.
Okay. You are telling the little girl to stand there?
Yeah.
Okay, she goes over there and stands. And for a brief period, it doesn't seem like anything's happening. However, out of nowhere, you just see a stray cat just come up and walk up to her and jump in her arms. And she sits there for a minute, and then she just turns into a statue. And the base of the statue is the rest of the stone, and it has a cat on it. All right?
Okay.
Okay. And then, everybody else is just like completely still at this point, almost like time's frozen. And then all of a sudden, the little circle of stone starts glowing, and the cat, still a cat in her arms, jumps out and hops onto the circle. And then its feet hit the little decks of the ship that you're on. Bum, 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 bum. And then it has little tendrils float out of its back and everything. And you realize that what was your cat's name? Mitten?
Mittens.
It's Mittens, the little displacer piece kitty. And all the other animals and everything are just sitting around on the deck in the places of where all these people were. And you just look around and you're back on your ship and you're back in your right state of mind. Everything fades and you're just cruising around the astral sea in the silvery clouds and everything.
What's that?
I know, right? So basically, the astral sea is a place where stray thoughts make reality.
Okay.
And y'all got caught in a cat's dream because Cat was all pouting about Bobby dying.
Ah.
The cat apparently was working through its depression and everything, and then all the other animals were the NPCs helping along.
Okay.
So now the cat's over its grief and accepts a friendly pet from you.
That's great.
Damn, that went deep.
I know, right? How'd y'all like that?
That was pretty
I
good.
liked it.
That was great.
Yeah, I just
Definitely interesting.
like I said, I just want to get y'all something that was off the ship for a bit. So
Right.
I hope that was enjoyable for everybody.
It was something.
Yeah.
That was a fun little side quest. I loved it.
And as a bonus, your all's pets are going to get some little upgrades and stuff that I'll run by y'all throughout the week. So
Okay.
Nice.
cute. Deke, you're going to get 2 leaves on your plant.
Yeah.
And this particular section was pretty short anyway, so I would more or less turn most of it into this. We still have a little bit to finish up the session, but not much. So this is a good stopping point for everybody, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, I guess we will see you guys later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See y'all. Thanks for watching the video, guys. If you'd like, comment, and subscribe, it'd be great. Help people know that we're out there. So if you do that, that'd be awesome.